Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to solve question number 6 to 10 of March 19, variant 12. If you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. So let's start. Question number 6. What is not a purpose of control accounts? A. To assist the preparation of financial statement, that is the purpose of control accounts. To identify all errors where trial balance agree. No. To provide total trade receivables. To check the accuracy of the individual ledger accounts. So the correct answer is B. Question 7. Balance on a sales ledger control account was 21,500. This did not agree with the total of the sales ledger account balance. It was discovered that a credit note 200 sent to a credit customer had been posted to the debit of the customer account. Actually, it should be ended on the credit of customer's account. So what was the total balance in the business sales ledger before the error was corrected? The error was they are not ended on the credit side, but they ended on the debit side. So it is the double effect. 400 as increased. So actually it shows 21,500. 21,500 plus 400. 21,900. So the correct answer is D. Next, question number 8. Payment to credit suppliers during June. During the month of June, a business recorded the following information. Payment 16,380, credit purchase for June, discount received, opening balance of purchase ledger, purchase return. What was the purchase ledger control account balance at the end of June? Opening balance plus opening balance of purchase plus total credit purchase minus payment. That means increasing the creditors or increasing accounts payable, we should add. Decreasing accounts payable or creditors, we should deduct. So credit purchase increase the creditors amount, purchase ledger on the opening balance. That also we should add, minus payment to credit supplier with discount, and purchase return also decrease the amount of creditors or suppliers. So what is the total amount? 21,650 plus 5,730 minus 16,380 minus 850 minus 1,200. How much it comes? $8,950. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is A. Next, 9. A business paid an annual rent 24,000. At 1st January 2018, accrued rent 4,000. Opening accrued 4,000. Rental payment were as follows. They paid the rent on 1st January 12,000. 1st July 2018, September 13,000. How was the rent recorded in the financial statement? At 31st December 2018. Actual rent is 24,000 is the actual rent. So financial statement we enter the annual rent. Annual rent is 24,000. Final income statement it goes 24,000. But here opening accrued is 4,000. We should deduct opening accrued from the total paid amount. Deduct opening accrued. Then total the business paid 12,000 plus 10,000 plus 13,000. Total the business paid 35,000 rent. Out of this, deduct opening accrued, and after we deducted the opening accrued 4,000, balance is 31,000. This is more than the actual rent. Actual rent is 24,000. But the business paid 31,000. That means business paid some amount in advance. Prepaid rent. So that we should deduct. Actual amount is 24,000. 31,000 minus 24,000 is equal to 7,000 is extra amount they paid in advance. So actual amount of rent of this year is 24,000. Then 7,000 is prepaid rent or accounts receivable. So let's check the answer. Income statement 24,000. Yes, A and B they are given 24,000. Correct. Other receivables. A given 7,000. B given nil. So A is the correct answer. 7,000. They have to get the service. Business has paid in advance 7,000. Business has to receive the service. So the correct answer is A. Next question 10. At the year end, a business has some damaged goods in inventory. The following information available. These goods purchased 8,500. If the goods are repaired, they can be sold 10,400 selling price. The same time they have the cost of sales. 2,000 repairing cost, 300 to salesman. Then the same quantity of damaged goods can be purchased from the supplier for 8,200. So what is the value of the damaged goods at the year end? What is the actual value? We know the inventory is valuing at lower cost or net realizable value. Here the cost has given 8,500 is the purchased cost, but the market price, now the price is 8,200. Two costs are given. The same time they are given the net realizable value. Net realizable value is selling price minus the cost. 10,400 minus 2,300. That is 8,100. So the correct and here net realizable value is 8,100, but the costs are more than the net realizable value. Cost is always calculate at the lower cost, whichever is less. Here the net realizable value is less. So the correct answer is 8,100. Answer A. Hope all are understood today's class. Thanks for watching.